What's good, YouTube? It's Zach, and today we got Los Angeles Chargers record prediction. Hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. If you guys already haven't seen the Chiefs video, please make sure to go back and watch it before you watch this one. Please and tanks. But yes, week one, they're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in Brazil. And yes, believe it or not, I do have the Chargers upsetting the Chiefs, and they are going to be able to win and start out their season 1-0. Look at the Chargers. So inspirational. First one in the AFC West. And let's go ahead and get to the playoffs already. Had you in the first half, Chargers, but now week two, they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. This is going to be Geno Smith and Ashton Janty's coming out party, and I do believe the Raiders will be able to take care of business at home. I mean, it's in Las Vegas. I mean, everyone is in the stadium at Las Vegas, not really all football fans there. But then again, the Chargers don't have fans either. So the Raiders win this one where the crowd is probably like 75% soccer fans. Week three, they're taking on the Denver Broncos at home. But I do believe Bo Nix and that Denver offense will be able to come in and at least quiet down that Chargers offense. I don't expect Ladd McConkey to have a great game. And it's going to come down to the Chargers run game in order to get it going. I just saw that Najee Harris was put on the one list, but has nothing to do with injuries. I forget what it's called because of that firework incident. But no, Broncos, they get the win, and the Chargers fall to 1-2. Before they are taking on the New Jersey Giants, call it an early bye week. Giants again. Who's starting at quarterback at this point? And Justin Herbert, he might finish top 5 in MVP voting this year because I do believe they're going to have to pass the ball at least top 10-ish in order to make the playoffs this season. And he's going to be able to pad his stats a lot on a really weak Giants secondary. Give me the Chargers over the Giants in this one. Week 5, they're going to take on the Washington Commanders, where this game is going to be an absolute shootout. I can't wait for this one. I know the Chargers have a decent defense, but I think Jaden Daniels will be able to abuse it. But the thing is, the Commanders don't have a good secondary either. Herbert might finish with 400 yards in this game, but I do have this Commanders still getting the win over the Chargers. But I'm just hoping that this game is pretty high scoring and at least entertaining. Otherwise, it'd be a huge letdown. Week 6, they are taking on the Miami Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. This is officially October football, where the Miami Dolphins no longer know how to play football, meaning all the Chargers have to do is suit up and take the field, and they'll be able to get the win automatically. Chargers get the win. Week 7, they are taking on the Indianapolis Colts, led by the worst starting quarterback in the NFL, and Anthony Richardson. And that's literally just about it. John Harbaugh might hold this guy to 40% completion percentage. And Justin Herbert might not even have to throw 10 passes in this game. Give me the Chargers to win this one. Week 8 on the short week, taking on my Minnesota Vikings. For those of you that are new here, I am a Minnesota Vikings fan. This is completely unbiased. I 100% believe on the short week that they are going to be a little bit unprepared. I expect J.J. McCarthy to have a big game in this one. And the Vikings get the dub. Thankfully, the freaking Chargers are playing the AFC South this year, so they get another bye week after playing the Colts a few weeks prior. They get the Tennessee Titans. Titans are going to be up there again with probably one of the worst teams in the NFL. It doesn't matter if this is being played at Nissan Stadium. It could be played in a literal Nissan car. But yeah, give me the Chargers to beat the Colts here, or the Titans here. See, they're so bad, I'm getting the teams mixed up. Week 10, they are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are at home, which heavily impacted my decision here. I know the Steelers travel really well as a fan base, and I don't expect there to be a lot of Chargers in this stadium here. Probably more Steelers fans. Give me like a 65% split, Steelers over Chargers in that aspect. But I do believe the Chargers have a way better team, especially on offense. Again, I don't think TJ Watt has signed his extension yet. And yeah, Steelers, this is where the Steelers are going to start to crumble as they usually do. So yeah, Chargers win this. 11, they are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars at Trevor Bank Stadium. And unfortunately for Chargers fans, they are going to be overlooking the Jaguars to this bye week, as they're going to desperately need it, as every team needs it when they're trying to get to the bye, just because of a lot of injuries. It's just inevitable with the NFL. Hopefully not many key players are injured for the Chargers. But Travis Hunter will have probably a pick and 100 yards in this game, receiving, obviously. But yeah, Jaguars win this one, and that puts the Chargers at, some quick math, 6-5 entering the bye week. And my goodness, I'm just looking ahead at this schedule. You get the Raiders, but look at these next few matchups here. Getting the Eagles and the Chiefs, this is going to be brutal and a very good test for the Chargers as they're getting closer and closer to the NFL playoffs. But in week 13, they take on the Raiders at home. Again, two fan bases that might have 5 fans total on my channel. But yeah, Chargers beat the Raiders, and let's just hope that no one important gets injured in this game. That main reason is because week 14, they're playing the Philadelphia Eagles, the reigning and defending Super Bowl champions of the world. But yeah, Jalen Hurts is going to have at least 3 to 5 tush pushes in this game. Saquon Barkley might have 150 rushing yards, and A.J. Brown might get a score along with Devontae Smith and maybe third string tight end or an offensive lineman. I expect the Eagles to absolutely go off in this game, but I have the Chargers pulling off the upset because, again, the Eagles like to lose games that they shouldn't lose, and the Eagles should win this game 100%. But the Chargers, I really do believe in John Harbaugh and the crew. So yeah, give me the Chargers getting the win here. Chargers fans aren't going to know what to do with themselves, mainly because they can't even high-five one another as there is a lack of fans. But in week 15, they get slapped in the face by reality, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs late in the season. Just ask the Bills or the Ravens. You don't want to face the Chiefs late in the season, especially in the postseason. But yeah, Chiefs win this one. Week 16, they get the Dallas Cowboys. A very pivotal game here for the Chargers, as they're going to be like a game back behind the Chiefs, especially after losing week 15. They're going to be pissed off. Taking out the Cowboys might be 50-5. Yes, Cowboys might only get 5 points in this one. But yeah, Chargers win. Week 17, they take on the Houston Texans. I don't understand why the scheduler doesn't make the Chargers play both games on the road just to avoid, traveling fees. But they get to play C.J. Stroud and company. Texans are going to be a pretty good team this year. They're in a really weak division. Texans are probably going to need this one to stay one game over the Jags. And yeah, Texans win in a very close affair. And it all comes down to this. Week 18, they get to play the Denver Broncos. So here's the headline. Broncos 10-6. Chargers are 9-7 entering this game. Whoever wins gets the higher seed in the AFC wild card, because I do believe both teams will get into the playoff picture. I do have the Chargers pulling it off on the road, finishing at 10-7. I believe that will put them as the 6th seed, and then the Broncos as the 7th seed. And believe me, the difference between that is massive. You much rather play you have to play the Chiefs again. But I think that is a better option than playing the 2-seeded Ravens at that point in time. But yeah, Chargers finished 10-7, second in the AFC West, and finishes the 6th seed in the AFC playoffs. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys believe I'm too high, too low, or just right on the Chargers? 10-7, Herbert might finish top 10 in MVP voting. Could be top 5 if he absolutely goes off for like 4,500 yards. Other than that, it's been Zach. I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.